Hey everybody, Asher here, back with that new sense of colony optimism, because we are playing RimWorld on Randy Random, and Yumaz, Kingston, and Clumsy Mind have almost successfully walled themselves in. Now, not completely, but almost completely. So what we need to do here is to, at least for the time being, build a wooden door. And part of our plan going forward is that we're going to try and build a little bit more of a security area so that when other people break in here, we don't have to necessarily sweat it as much, because the way it is right now, with all of these trees, with all these plants, with all these shrubs around, we're going to have issues with people just coming in here and taking over, if that makes sense. They're going to have a lot of cover. So what I need to do is to really clear out an area. And what I am going to do, I'll start actually with using a tool I don't normally use, to the point where it's going to take me a minute to find it. And that is the planner here. So what we're going to do here, we'll make, let's see here, I'm going to have some apartments over here. So this will be more of a common area that has some other things attached to it. And then if we do something like this, all we want to do is say have some sandbags over here or something, where everyone can get in here, kind of hide behind this, because they're going to want to come into this door. Now maybe I shouldn't put a door there, but maybe I can, because there's only certain ways that you can actually get into this area. So it's going to be, we're going to play this a little bit like a tower defense game to a point. So everyone will be able to try their might to come in here. You know what, let's do it. Let's do it like this. All right, if we go down here and we let them go this way, all we're going to do is just give them a little bit of a narrow corridor path. So we'll know what to build here before too long. So plan block, can't really get rid of it. That's okay. But this is going to kind of be our basic plan. We're going to put some turrets up here. We're going to put some traps over here. And we're going to try and make this at least a small apartment of a colony. We don't need to spread out and sprawl like maybe we had before. And that is a lot of roof that I do not necessarily want. So whoops. Forgot about that whole thing. Let's go ahead and clear the roof for all of our solar panel and other stuff here. No roof. Oh wait, no roof area like this. All right. So are you all still growing? Is this full sunlight? Okay, it's late in the day anyway. So we do have some exposed area over here, but that's alright. Big thing is that we're going to need to chop down lots of trees. I maybe don't need to chop down every single little tree around me, but we're starting to get some good building resources here. In fact, I can probably start to just build this up a little bit. How are we doing on food? We got pretty good food supplies. We had one good hunt early, and then we had some other animals that I'm pretty sure left the map. We can still have some muffalo up here. Let's go ahead and get those guys now. I mean, they're really far off, but they're safer to hunt than the elk. The elk will go crazy, and we don't like crazy elks. Got some hares that we can hunt too. So that'll give Yumaz something else to do. A little surprised we haven't gotten like a new colony visitor. Oh, here we go. They seem to have some stuff to trade. Well, let's see if they got any good stuff. Oh, they're going to walk through the bog. That's very exciting. Alright, so while they're walking through here, one thing I do need to do is go ahead and just... I'm going to start with the very basics. We just want to make an area like this. And then there's a fun thing that you can do. I can't take credit for this, but I did see another person that you may have heard of, Quill18, do something like this. Where pretty much... opponents will path through these things. You can still, or will path around these things, and if we can put some actual traps in this area, then we can just walk through the doors and they can go the other way. So while we're doing that, let's go ahead, get these sandbags like this. Alright. Yeah. So we got people who don't want to... Who's our best talker? We actually have terrible... We have terrible negotiation skills. So you know what, Clumsy Mind, you're closest to us. Let's see how badly we can get ripped off on price. You actually... You have medicine for not a terrible price. Components for not a terrible price. And a simple meal. I'm going to play it forward and go ahead and buy that medicine. I have a feeling I'm going to need it later. Alright, so we have sandbags over here. This will just be for us to stand and shoot. So we're going to have some turrets that are set up over here too. Which means we do have the one that's on the inside right now. You can't really uninstall it, but I can disconnect it. But that does mean I am going to need to run some power over here. So what I can do is something like this. And then just put a power switch somewhere in the middle. Then there's going to be a few different things we want to do here. We'll spread these turrets out like every 2. It's a lot of turrets, but all we're trying to do is just set up an area where people are not always going to be able just to come in and say, okay, well, whatever, we want to walk into your base. No, we're not going to give them that opportunity. Alright. Another thing that was done, at least to help out a little bit, was just putting a dumping stockpile right here to put some rocks, but we don't have too many rocks. So this is going to be kind of our killing field. The key difference is that we're going to need to cut plants. So let's go ahead and... there's not a great way to unprioritize this, so we'll just have to go one by one. We're not harvesting, we're just straight up chopping. Alright. Because this is not a very good killing field if we're just letting people hide behind cover. Including shrubberies and otherwise. Still though, it's an interesting strategy, not the kind of thing I normally do. But I always wonder how people make it kind of on bases outside. So they left. We Bliss's Hill is our friends. So that works alright. How are we doing on steel and components? This is actually going to take a lot. And if we look, one warning sign for any of this is that if we look at the improvised turret, that is worth 405. So our colony information right here, our colony's not worth a ton. But once we start doing this, it will be worth substantially more. I guess all that means is that we're going to get raided a little harder. Alright. How are we doing on steel? I mean, I could always put some doors down here the same way too. Because technically they'll try and come into your colony through places that have doors versus don't have doors. Alright. So we got a muffalo down here. This is still our good butchering area. Let's see. And until I can actually get... Okay. We had something come up. Oh no, that was really weird. It looked like we had a warning and then it just disappeared. Alright, that was very strange. Maybe it was an eclipse, maybe it was something else. I can't say for sure, but colonist needs treatment. What? Great. So that was the ye old Muffalo revenge. That's, I guess that's not exactly new, but why was, I guess Clumsy Mind was just hunting because he could. We don't really want you hunting right now. I'd rather you be building. So Clumsy Mind's gonna run for it. Jaw crack. Just get the hell out. Why were you hunting at nighttime? You need to sleep. So this is a man hunting Clumsy Mind. Oh, it's a man hunter. So that was the warning that we got. It was an actual it's an actual problem. Alright, so technically the man hunters can't use doors. Did you actually get hit at all? Yeah, you got hit by a pistol a few times. What? Okay, fault in electrical current has caused this. 40 some or almost 1400 watts of energy connected batteries has been discharged in an explosion. Congratulations, guys. We got our first fire. And we still got a man-hunting Muffalo. Because it's Randy. And let's just see if we can... Oh. He'll go away eventually. We don't want dude with the plasteel knife to be doing this. Alright. Run? Can we possibly have you prioritizing giving these power? Okay. Run, please. Run, please. And once again... This game, man, it's like... It's one of those fun little systems where... If you just... The game will do exactly what you tell it to do. Let's see if we can get you to just... cut this tree! Actually, has Clumsy Mind been treated? No. Guess Clumsy Mind's healed. And Yumaz, you are just really... You are really wanting to butcher that corpse that's over there. Alright. Go for it, I guess. So you all are still not connected to power. Alright. Okay, the bed can't target it. Okay, we're just going to have to manually... Oh, good. You're asleep now. So are we there yet? Are you just bleeding out? We're almost there. I could technically send everyone else in right now, but... I guess my other question is it a manhunter right now or not? Guess you, Maz, we can just move you over here. You don't have a clear shot. Still don't have a clear shot. See, this is why we need to cut all these trees. Okay. Down she goes. Or he. Doesn't matter, because it's dead now. Alright, so we do need to cut all the trees. Let's get everybody up here on that. And although we have a few orders for like harvesting and stuff, which is okay, I don't have very good cookers, so I kind of want to wait on some of these things. Let's see. So why are you not finished? Alright, so let's go ahead and flick this off. We got 4 turrets. We can probably go and deconstruct that turret, because I don't think we'll need the backup there. But until such time that we can actually clear out this area, this little kill box is still not going to be very happy. Plus, we're a little low on steel. A local hare has gone mad. This time we're not going to miss the prompt. Alright, you know what? Kingston, it's your turn. Really? Okay, let's flick it on. There we go. So that hare's just running around like crazy. Thanks, Randy. There we go. That's gonna be one dead hare, I hope. There we go. Back to sleep, everybody. Still fairly comfortable in here. We do have... Are we just missing power for some of these things now? Yeah, because that got blown up. Alright. So that's alright there. Our power generation is okay. I am going to keep my eye on building another turbine as it comes here, but I think we're almost to the time. We do need to chop so much wood. But we also need to go ahead and start building like better living places for people. So this was a junk stockpile. Now it's not. Okay. Let's see. How far do we want to build this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could do it like that. Alright, so 1, 2. Yeah, not exactly even for those of you who are really annoyed by that, but we can even go ahead and probably put a vent between these, because we're going to need to start planning for climate control here sooner rather than later. Fortunately, the summers are not that hot. Let's go ahead and reinstall this bed here. Let's go ahead and reinstall this bed here. And we can definitely flick this off. Need to let our batteries charge for sure. Alright. As for the floors, let's do some wooden floors here. And we definitely need to mine this out. Alright. So here's the fun part about Randy, is that we don't always know what we're going to get with him. And right now, Randy's been, I don't want to say like super merciful, because that's a great way to just get assaulted here, but I don't think it's going to do a lot of harm if we put a door right here, because I do want to go ahead and get some more steel for the next step of our kill zone area. And I think we're going to need some compacted machinery fairly soon. Oh, we got all this steel too. So we can definitely mine all this. Let's double check our jobs and orders here real quick. So cooking, hunting. Yumas, you're just doing a lot of everything. We do want you to grow. And if there's no plants to cut, and there are always going to be plants to cut for now, we need to get some other stuff started. I'd love to get everything cleared here. So Yuma's, Clumsy Mind's harvesting. I'd rather you cut this tree. And we got our first potato harvest. Pretty cool. So hopefully Yuma's can get to that, because I had him building things when I should have had him doing some other stuff. Alright, so we don't need to hunt right now. And here's our first raid, a group of tribespeople from Blue Porcupine. One of them from Blue Porcupine. He's coming right now. Alright, well, everybody wants to be awake, right? Let's go and get you here. Let's go and get you here. And we got Puppy for Clumsy Mind too. How are you doing on training, Puppy? Wow, already there. How's Puppy social? Bonded with Clumsy Mind. Piedmont is so happy. And actually, I love that Kingston, they've had good conversations here. Lots of deep talks. So I'm very happy that this is a colony that's getting along pretty well so far. But here's our first raid. Tail of the tape, as it were. How's our... oh, he's actually attacking the door. That's unfortunate. Okay, can we flick this? Alright, so it looks like he's trying to beat through the doors just a little bit. I guess we gotta have a clear path. And that's not a clear path right now, so... yeah, good luck getting around. I don't think there's a door right here. Oh! Nope, no door there. So, is Yorkshire Terrier going to be able to go after the targets here? Wow. Okay, you're not dead. And you have a heat-tolerant brawler slowpoke. Has some skills we could use. Let's at least strip and then capture. So far it works. A minister named Samantha von Aschen calls her nearby. She's being chased. She offered to join her colony. She's 15 years old. If you accept, you'll have to fire off the pirates on her tail. So there's Samantha. What do you bring with you? Nothing. Some skills, incapable of dumb labor, but an actual researcher that dislikes men. Well, welcome to the sausage fest, Samantha. Let's see here. I am going to go ahead and have you get captured here, and we are actually going to keep the power on. And we'll see how this goes. Like I said, I can't say for sure if we're actually going to be able to get these people in here, but hopefully if we get some pirates coming by, maybe we can get some gear. So, a group of pirates jumped to location. Why are you stargazing? Samantha. Samantha. You are an idiot. You are a minister idiot. It's like, I'm running from these people. No, I'm going to stop and look at the stars. It's a great idea. She's going to die, isn't she? Fortunately, she knows these woods, right? Wrong. Health, gunshot. Right kidney, whole body. She may bleed out. What do we got through here? We got somebody with a... that's a sniper rifle, isn't it? Yep. So that's long distance. We got someone else with a pistol. Any of those would be good. And we got somebody else with a survival rifle. Samantha, you are so dumb. So very dumb. I don't think I selected her off of doing anything. But going through this marsh is going to be pretty bad. So poor mood for you, Maz. Aren't you lucky? Alright, so she had a head start and now she's going through the marsh. And could just get shot to death right now. You, Maz. Go do what you need to do. Only a 30. Yeah, we can totally do this. What's your health like? Gunshot, you'll be okay. So it's 2 a.m. Please miss. Okay, they're having their own friendly chats. Samantha's gonna need to come in here. We need to actually go ahead and make a sleep spot for her. That's gonna be a medical spot. Alright. But this could work. She could live. She doesn't have that bad stuff. But the raid is coming. Unfortunately, she did not get shot in the leg. Wow, though. That's like such a huge fail. Alright, so Yumaz, where'd you go? Okay, you're cooking. And you're very neurotic. So you're more likely to break. But you're good for other things. Alright. Let's go ahead and get you here. Let's go ahead and get you here. We need to get you guys up. And hopefully we don't have bad things happen. Alright, you're going to go through the door. Good. Good. And Samantha is officially... I mean, I could equip her with that glove, but she's going to be better served. She's going to be better served resting until healed. So, your health's not great. You're probably going to get an infection from this. So, our first person survival rifle guy. And are they going to go through this way? Yes. And the turrets are going to be able to fire right away. Now, the goal here in the next step is going to be to actually get... Okay, it's actually firing on the turret right now. It's going to just attack the door, I guess. Okay, he actually has a sniper rifle. I would be very happy. So, bonded animals death. Oh, no. Piedmont! You bastards. We'll chase you to the ends of the earth. So, let's see here. This turret's not happy. This turret's not happy. So this is why we need to get the limestone chunk out of the way. Colonist needs treatment. That's you, Maz. Artery blockage minor, been shot. Gunshots. Gunshots. Okay, headshot. Good. So, we got a sniper rifle out of this ordeal. That's awesome. And yeah, we lost some wooden walls, but those are easily replaced. Okay. Okay, they're running. I think it's time Clumsy Mind got his revenge for the death of Piedmont. Okay. Preferably without you getting shot. Okay, so these guys are just going to try and run. Oh wow, actually made it out. Okay, bonded animal's death. Poor mood. Yeah, everybody's not happy right now. And who's our backup doctor? Oh, Clumsy Mind's our actual doctor. Good, so Clumsy Mind, you're not going to be happy, are you? Piedmont is dead. Bonded animal's dead. That's going to wear on you for a really long time. So I'm sorry. The Yorkie did not have what it took. But we do have Sass, an officer, who is beautiful and neurotic. We have someone else who's dead. So do I try and save you? Do I even put them in prison in the same area? We can at least give it a shot. But yeah, fairly successful, albeit not like ideal. Let's go ahead and strip and capture. Definitely got some repairs we got to do. So we can set these guys to strip. But overall, very, very, very successful, like, first run here. This is exactly what my last run was missing, to be honest. Not so much the defensive strategy is like, and let's go ahead and set Umaz to be our, well, let's see here. Samantha is our much better warden. So we're going to have a lot of people here in just a few, which is good. Yeah, I think we're building up. We're building into something that could be better. As I said before, one of the issues that we face with this whole thing is the last time I was playing, I never got like the good weapons to drop from people, and that has changed this time. So we still need a wooden door here, which we'll build, and we'll be able to haul some of this other wood, and we'll definitely get some repairs in. And this power can go off, but I'd call that a successful episode. 91. We can probably get you to be honest. What's your health like? I mean, we don't have a ton of medicine. So what's your health like? You're both getting treatment. She never got treatment. So Clumsy Mind's just going to be busy. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this one. This is Asher with more RimWorld, where it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. And we did lose poor Piedmont. But we are currently, we've gone from being very quiet to what Randy Random tends to do, which is throw everything at you all at once. And at least for the first test, we survived and advanced. And for RimWorld, sometimes that's all it takes, is how well can you survive. So hopefully Clumsy Mind, who's about to break, I think you just need a break. You want to buy a part, you observe corpse, you're tired, hideous environment, bonded animal, very crowded. Okay. Umaz, how are you doing? Artery blockage. Yeah. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. I mean, hopefully, we're just going to let Ingo go here for now. And Sass will go here for now. I just want to make sure Clumsy Mind doesn't break. Yeah, he'll be okay. But that's it for now. Like I said, this is Asher. Lots to talk about here in the episodes to come. But at least for now, I'm very happy with what we have succeeded at doing at this point, other than our poor dead dog. Like I said, very kind of long, drawn-out sign out, but we've got some more apartments that we can build before long, and so I can probably even split this one in half, to be honest. But hey, it's good. We got some new people. We may even have 6 colonists before long, which is really exciting. We got some new weapons. We got some new gear. We got some actual armor, which is shoddy, but that's okay. We got poor sniper rifle, but you know what they call a poor sniper rifle? A sniper rifle. So we have a much richer colony than we had before. But maybe that just means they'll send more good stuff at us that we can just take away. Thanks for watching. Really long, drawn out. I'll just say one more time, if you want to be part of this, by all means, let me know in the comments, and we'll see if we can make it beyond episode 6 this time. See you next time.